Hello everybody, it's the Law Gnome, and I'm coming to you today with an impromptu video. Before I begin, let me just say that I hope that you and all of your families are doing well and staying healthy and keeping those hands clean. The reason why I'm making this video is because, as you all know, a big chunk of my channel's content is bringing you the latest reviews of films and other pop culture stuff that is coming out in the current year. Well, with all of the cancellations and pushbacks of some of the big movies that are coming out in 2020, just yesterday, Sony announced the pushback of all of their big movies until 2021, and two of those movies included Morbius and Ghostbusters Afterlife. So as you guys can plainly see, I'm running out of possible new things to bring to you in the world of film. So even though I will be doing my monthly segments and a couple of other special things here and there in regards to things like live collaborations, I was trying to find some ideas to fill in these big gaps that are going to be in my final year here in my current content creation state. And I was inspired by one of my fellow community members, Gabby, over at GABBYABOOKS, because she has been making a series of live shows, and I was fortunate enough to actually play a part in one of her first. She is really trying to bring the community together and just keep everybody connected by making all of these great live shows. So I said to myself, you know what, there's so many other ideas that I want to bring to my watchers, and hopefully some new watchers, in terms of talking points and interesting collabs. And also there's a whole bunch of people that I really do want to collab with again, and also collab with for the first time. So for the next month and a half, possibly 2 months, I have put together a series of live shows that will be coming to my channel, as well as other live shows that I will be participating in on other people's channels. Some of these already do have dates, some of them do not, but I do know for a solid fact that with all the extra time that I have, and that there will be certain videos on my channel that will not be made, there's definitely room for other exciting things. So just want to begin with this Thursday, April 2nd, I am going to be back on GABBYABOOKS channel for an awesome collaboration. We're going to be discussing MCU films, me, her, and some other great people, and we're going to be ranking them. We're going to be talking about some of our thoughts on some of the new stuff that's on the way, and hopefully, if we don't all rant and ramble and fan gush all over all of these great Marvel films, we will actually bring to you guys some thoughts on what we all might feel might be the future and possibly the official conclusion of the entire MCU library. I have some really great ideas, and I've been meaning to talk to people about them. I just never had the ability to do so, so I'm hoping that we'll have the time. And then we're going to have a double header. Even though I will be recording them back to back, they will be showing up on my channel one day after the other. It is the new Sunday Sit Down with my friend Katie over at the Introverted Reader. That will be on April 18th, 2020, and that will be on my channel on that following Monday, as all those Sunday sit-downs do. And then I will be doing on the exact same day, which will be showing up on my channel that week as well, the very first 2020 episode of Versus, the 16th episode. We have Katie from the Introverted Reader, who will be returning, as well as Maddie from Madisyn Green. I'm really excited to have both of these ladies joining me, and we're going to be discussing an awesome fan favorite topic. The teaser trailer will be showing up on my channel very, very soon. And then I'm very excited because I've got my very good friend Margaret from The Word Nerd coming back to my channel to discuss DC once again. A topic that I've really been interested in talking about, especially with how impactful the MCU films have been over the last 11, 12 years, hopefully. We also have to consider the fact that the DC world has also been trying to make some movies, but DC outside of comic books and within comic books is definitely something that is a true treasure, and not that many people seem to really be looking into DC lately. So I seriously feel at this point in time that DC's world, whether it's in comic books, television, or films, is very underappreciated, and Margaret, who is a very big DC fan, we want to try and shatter a couple of stereotypes, if you will, and give people a true feeling as to why DC is just as relevant as Marvel these days. I think that's going to be a really fun topic of discussion. And then I've got a very awesome collab going on. It's going to be over at my friend Taylor, PageScreenTaylor's channel. she is taking a lot of time to watch some movies that she's never seen before, and I suggested her the 1976 film Network, starring Faye Dunaway. There is a very interesting plot in this movie. I'll post my review in the description box below, but we both decided that we're going to watch this film, and we're going to talk about this film and how it possibly foreshadowed the way that mainstream media handles current events today. Because I've already seen this movie, and there were a couple of jaw-dropping moments that I watched, especially when I was thinking about what was going on in the world in terms of how the news broadcasters today give the news to the public. And I've already given it a name. It's called The Network Premonition. Taylor really, really liked it, and we're really excited to watch this movie and discuss it together. Then we'll be collaborating with PageScreenTaylor again and Kara from the Wilde Book Garden, and it's most likely going to be on Kara's channel, a topic that we have all been thinking about, one that I've been wanting to bring to my channel for years but never got the right people to discuss it with. We're going to be discussing physical versus digital media. In the situation that we're in right now, when screen time is the more important than anything else at this point in time, when this whole situation moves on and we're finally all able to just go outside and spend time with each other, are we really going to be just as enthusiastic about digital media that we are right now when we're actually able to enjoy the physical pleasures of life again? We don't know, but we have definitely been observing a lot of faults and a lot of chinks in the digital armor, if you will, and some of us are really old school people. We still appreciate our physical media. I mean, look behind me. You know that I am, and when I do my shelf tours, you'll see it even more. But that is definitely something that we all want to discuss, Kara, Taylor, and myself, and we're really excited to have this conversation. And then I'm going to be joining with my very good friend Cammy from Cammy's Korner. There has been a project that she and I have been trying to do for many, many months, but we never got it off the ground, and I just came up with an idea that I want to do with her as well. So we're going to have a collaboration on her channel and a collaboration on my channel, and they're going to be multiple videos because there's so much ground to cover. We're going to be discussing the history of horror films on Cammy's channel, and we're going to be discussing the history of comic books on my channel. And the best part about this is I don't really have the greatest amount of knowledge in regards to horror films, and Cammy doesn't really have the greatest amount of knowledge in regards to entireties of comic books. So we're really going to be taking the reins on what we're most passionate about, and we're going to really share a great deal with each other, and I really feel at the end of these two special collaborations, we are each going to really appreciate the other friends' media that they appreciate more, and really even create an appreciation for each of our respective selves. So that's going to be very, very cool. And then, of course, we're going to be heading into May, and there is going to be some regular things that you guys are very familiar with, but I'm very excited for them anyway. Margaret the Word Nerd will be back on my channel on May 2nd, along with Bryan Lomax from Bryan Lomax Movie Talks, and we're going to be doing another episode of Versus. It is another great topic, something that all three of us enjoy, and we're really excited to tackle this big versus battle for the 17th episode. It's going to be so much fun. The teaser trailer will be showing up on my channel at the end of April, and then on May 17th, I will be joined by my very good friend Tiffany from Hierarchy Reads on a very, very important topic that is very relevant today. Not going to be telling you guys what it is just yet, but she is someone who is definitely the right person to come on this show and talk about this important idea or concept or state that really affects a lot of people here in the community as well as the rest of the world. And then towards the end of May, hopefully things will be getting back to normal, but there will be a brand new DC animated live show, and Bryan will be back to discuss 3 more DC animated films as we keep moving forward into the library, because we've already gotten a new release in that library, and around that time, which will be May 5th, the next DC animated film will be officially a part of the library, which is Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. So those are all of the videos that are coming to my channel, or videos that I will be a part of on other people's respective channels. I really hope that you will all take the time to watch it, because We all have a lot of time on our hands right now, so I'm very excited to be working with all of these amazing people and really trying to continue to bring the community together, even though we are all unfortunately far apart from one another. But that's it, everybody. I hope that you will all enjoy, and I'm looking forward to each and every one of these collabs. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.